As you can see from behind me, we have a lot to get through. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Chloe from BEOGA CROÍ. I do handmade plushies and I'm based in Ireland. Welcome back if you're not new. We are doing this week's makes, one of my favourite videos to show you everything that I've made. I do want to say this is a 2.5-3 week recap. I'm going to split it into 2 videos because the closer we are to Christmas, the more difficult I'm going to find it to keep up with content. So I am going to spread what I've made out in the last 2 to 3 weeks into 2 videos. So this is the first one. So I am very excited because it is all Christmas mix in this video. And you would have seen in my previous challenge video some of the pieces that I had made. So we're going to get straight into those little pieces first, and then we'll take a look at the other bigger things that I've made. So I'm going to start with the pieces that were in my last challenge that were a big hit, and it's these little, I call them Dinky. They're like these little Christmas stocking fillers, keychains, that type of a thing. So these I love, and today, is it today or tomorrow, I'm going to be working on more of these. So that is those little few. These were great. I won't tell you how long they took to make. You can go watch my challenge video if you haven't already, but they're really quick, and there's a couple more in this pattern, so it's a little collection of patterns. They're really easy, really straightforward. Like I said, they're handy for keychains, arcade machine, mystery bags, stocking fillers, that type of a thing. So love those. The legs are a little bit funny on this one, I will say that. There's like a technique you have to do, and there's a YouTube video on it and all that, which I just kind of use my initiative on it, but I still love them. And this is the next piece. I forgot to mention, if you're new here, all the patterns will be linked below for you. Next then is this little, I thought it was a jellyfish, it's actually an octopus that I done. This is a free pattern and it is on Instagram. This was also part of my challenge, so I'm not going to mention how long it took to make. I'll leave the video linked up here and you can watch it after. So yeah, this one is very cute. I don't think that I'm going to be making any more. It's just the one and done. It is a fidget toy, a little pop hat. I do these in jellyfishes already, and I love them, and I use them for cafes and markets and things like that. So that is him. He is so cute. The only thing I wish I did different was the colour. I wish I did it in a lighter blue. The colour that it looks on camera, actually, I wish I did that in person. It's actually a lot more turquoisey and dark, but he is very, very cute. And like I said, I think I'm only doing one of him. Next on my list, look how cute he is. So this is also a free pattern on Instagram. Oh, just so cute, so quick to make. If you use thicker yarn, obviously they'll come out bigger. Yeah, so I've done a lot of them I was trialing out different colors. So this one I think is my favorite, with the black and this kind of grey mushroomy brown. I tried this one, which is cute actually too, now that I'm looking at it. It's more masculine, I would say. And then I think for a finish I ended up doing this one, because I need to try and use up all these greys that I have that are just so random that I've no use for. So these are the 3 different types that I did, and I have another 3 as well. This pattern, so good. Another one from my challenge, go watch it, like I said, if you haven't, because I'm not going to tell you the times, but I loved this pattern, loved it. It's so cute, so handy for market prepping, and yeah, they're very cute. Like, they're going to sell so well because of how cute they are. Very easy, very straightforward, love everything about it. Next on my list is the final one from my challenge, which is, I'll show you the one that I actually made in the challenge. This, look at how cute. So in the challenge I decided to use coloured eyes, but I've since done him again and I've used the black beaded ones, purely because I don't have enough of like greens, bronze, gold eyes in this size to do continuously over the next few weeks. So I've decided to go with the black beaded ones, and they turned out really, really cute. So these again in the challenge video, so I'm not going to say how long they took to make. You're probably going to think I'm very annoying at this point, but go watch the video. Yeah, so love these. I'm definitely going to make more. Like I have them already on my list for today. I started them again last night. They're really easy to make. They come with a scarf as well, and there's a couple of different types in the pattern. It is a paid pattern. Pattern's very easy to read. You can do facial features that are a happy Grinch or a mean Grinch. There's I've forgotten the dog's name. Max. There's Max in the pattern as well, but I'm just sticking to this one that I've made kind of my own without all the features and things. I might do scarves, like I said. I'll see. Just because I'm the type of person now where I love the real Grinch, not the cartoon version. So yeah, we'll see. But they turned out really cute, very good and easy to make. Great for markets. A little bit over market prep time, I would say. But like that, they're still very cute. And you can charge a good price for these too. Next is something that is for Christmas, but it's not Christmas themed. And it is this little laying down Highland cow. So the time it took to make, I think, was over an hour for me. This is by another YouTube creator. So I will leave this pattern linked for you below. It is so cute. I did put up a poll and I asked if people preferred the standing or the lying down, and they all, well not all, but a lot of people voted for the standing cow, whereas I prefer the lying down one. I think he's so cute. So yeah, that's a bit of feedback. We'll see how they sell at markets and which one actually sells first. That leads me on to the next one that I did from Little Bean Stitches. Her cows and goat patterns and the dinosaur patterns, they all sell really well at markets. Whatever it is about them, people love them. So I did one in this while I was already making this one. I said I had the colours out, I might as well do it. So I did another one. I'm not going to do a whole lot of these for Christmas just because of the time that they do take. I'll see as the time gets closer, but he is what I have for now. And yeah, he's very cute. I use my own initiative on the hair. I'm not sure what the pattern called for, but I just kind of did what I've done before on other patterns that are similar. So I'm going to give you a little close-up of him now. So there he is. He's so cute. I had lots of this coloured yarn as well to use up, so I'm glad that I finally gotten to use it and put it to work. So that is my two little Highland cows. Next on my list is one that I love but I'm just torn with doing, and it is this little gingerbread man. He is so cute. I made him my own by putting the little pink bow rather than a red one. And the reason why I'm torn with this is because of the time it takes for the size he is. So I have ordered thicker yarn to be able to make him bigger so that I can charge the correct value for him. But we'll see. It is a very good pattern. It's actually basically this one, more or less, just scaled up. It's so good. Really enjoyed it. There is an option to add the white kind of line around the head as well. And yeah, I love him. He's so cute. But like I said, it's the time it takes for the size he is. It's a little bit of a funny one. So for now, I have one. I would like to make more. Like I said, I have gingerbread yarn ordered. It's just a case of, does it show through that the value that it is. You start with you could do the arms and then you can do the legs, crochet them together, work up along the body, and then the head you just work increases, you know, back up. So it is a no-sew. I think is the arms crocheted in. I think they are. So it is actually a no-sew if I'm not mistaken. But it's a beautiful pattern. Like, look at him. He is absolutely adorable. So yeah, I do recommend it. It's just the time. If you could get really thick yarn to be able to make them bigger, to charge for the time of making them as well, it might actually be worth it. But yeah, I just think it's so cute. I might even keep it for myself. Oh, he's lovely. We're going to move on to the bigger things, and this is another one and done, I believe anyway, unless it sells early on and I need more stock as the weeks go on for markets. But it is this gingerbread turtle. Look at how cute. When I seen this, I was like, I have to make it. So he has his little icing around the edges, a little red and green bow with gumdrops, and yeah, just so cute. I think in order to display, I'm not used to very flappy fins as well, but I think in order to display him, I'll need to have something propped under him to kind of show him better. I don't know, I find, or maybe even flat is good too. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, very cute. And I've used this creator's patterns before on smaller turtles and I really like them. She is solely dedicated to making turtle patterns, which I love. So I think she actually came out with a new one. Was it a snowman turtle or something like that? But yeah, it's very, very cute. I love it. Great pattern. Everything's very straightforward, very easy, and it's something different as well, rather than just like a gingerbread man or just, I don't know, a snowman or whatever. It's something unique that you don't see too often. So yeah, I feel like it's a great kind of piece for your stall for people to look at as well. That's different, you know. Okay, I'm going to show you this one next. So this is Roomie from K-pop. So I hadn't a clue what K-pop was like 4 weeks ago, until people started asking me a couple weeks before that, what do I have this character? And I was like, I don't know what that is. So anyway, I sat down and I watched the movie to see what it's all about. I found it crazy to watch. Like, it's so overstimulating. Just television nowadays and cartoons nowadays is so like not good for kids' brains. But anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, so I sat down and I watched it to try and understand, like, okay, these are the characters people like and all that kind of thing. So to figure out like what's popular and stuff like that. So I made Roomie. This is actually the second one that I've made. The first one I brought her to a market, and the first market I brought her to, she sold within like the first 2 hours, I believe. So this is her. I made her a second time. So she's coming to the Christmas markets. I would like to make the other two. I have their patterns, but it's just time. I don't know if I'm going to get it, and I'm going to obviously stick to the most popular first before anything else. So that's her. Very straightforward. The only thing I will say is when I did it the first time, I absolutely hated it. I hated it with a passion. I was so mad, and that goes against everything I'm about with my business. I only do things I love, and I don't give a F about whatever. I have to love what I do, and I absolutely hated it the first time. Very strong word, but it's true. And the reason why was because of the style of the stitches used in the pattern. So the head, you can see it's single crochets, which I'm all about. I love the look of, but I can understand why the designer used, was it double crochets or half double crochets or something, for the main body parts, and it was to bulk it up to shorten the time it takes to make, which I do appreciate. The look of it is different. Like, to me personally, I think it looks a lot messier compared to here. Like, I preferred that look. It looks tidier than this. Now, some people mightn't take any notice, and it's very snuggler, like, and some people do have this style in their crocheting. It's not for me. I think it looks very messy and very, like, not good quality or something. This is just my thoughts. But it makes sense with the time it takes to make. Like, if I was to do single crochets of all this, it would take a lot longer and I'd have to charge even more. So it's good to keep the price down, I suppose. It just can look a little bit like it's not great quality. Now, you could be looking at this and thinking, what is she on about? It looks perfect, whatever. But it's just me being picky. But other than that, once I got past that of the way it looks, then I was like, okay, it's actually not that bad. So I sat down and I did it again, and I was like, okay, it's actually fine to do. It was just me in that moment being dramatic. Like, what do you mean we're not doing single crochets? Like, you know. So yeah, it was just, you know how you have resistance and frustration towards something that goes against what you normally do. That's all it was. So it is a good pattern. I hope the creator doesn't watch this and is just like but yeah, no, it is a good pattern and I definitely recommend it. Okay, moving on. Next on the list is this. So, had the pattern for the longest time. It is by Crochet Grove. It is a Hippopotamus. Had it for the longest time. Never used it. Never had a reason to, or just never got around to it because I have so many patterns. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to use it. I have this colour. I don't know what to do with it. And it is the perfect colour for this. So you can either do grey or blue or any colour you want, really. But I think for a hippo, it's the best. This threw me off a little bit, how to do the mouth and the nose, because I've never done it like that before. Like, you can actually put your finger in there. Never done that before, so it threw me off a little bit, but it is very cleverly done and it's not that difficult, to be honest. But this pattern was really good. Enjoyed making it. Her bodies are all similar in the sense of how they're done, and I love that. And actually I love the technique she uses as well for the feet, and I've applied it to other patterns as well because it's just the easiest way to do it, and same with joining the legs, it's just the best way to do it. So I've adapted that into all the patterns that I do make, that, you know, it's done that way because it's just the best way to do it, that technique. But I love it, it's very, very cute. And a part of me does wish that I used coloured eyes rather than beaded eyes, but if I make another one in the future, I'll definitely use the coloured eyes. This one, I forgot to say, took nearly 3 hours, was it? Or under? It's under 3 hours, I'm going to say. So whether it's 2.5 hours, 3 hours, it's within that mark. So it does take time, but look, that's what you can expect for bigger pieces. They're going to take time. I don't know which one to show you next because I can't pick which is my favourite. Okay, I'm going to leave this one, but I'll show you anyway. I can't. Look how cute. Every time I see it, and the next one especially, every time I see it, oh my god, I'm actually in love. These patterns are absolutely amazing and my favourite patterns ever, in the sense of how they look, the way they're done up, how clever they are, the function, the size, absolutely favourite. So well done to Snuggle Beans Crochet. No, is it? Oh, hopefully I didn't get it wrong. I'll link it all below anyway for you. But oh my god, look how cute he is. So obviously he's a little sheep, a little lamb, and he is meant to sploosh so that when you lie him down, look at him. Imagine him on your bed. Oh, he's so cute. But he can also, you can hold him like a baby, and also when you sit him down, he sits like this and he sits up. Like, this is what I mean about function. I love how clever all that is. Like the 3 different ways it's thought about that you can sit it and it doesn't look silly or it doesn't look off. Love that. So much thought went into this. Absolutely love it. Anyone I've showed adored it, so I'd be very, very surprised if these don't sell. If they don't sell, it's because of my price. They are high, and it is because I have to with the time they take. So this one took definitely 3 hours, I want to say, but so cute. Because it was so cute and I enjoyed it so much, I went on and purchased the other 2. So she does have 2 new patterns out. I bought one of those, but I have another one from the older collection as well, which I'm going to show you now, and I think it is my favourite. Look, the pink isn't showing up true on camera. It's a lot more of a baby pink. It's a pretty pink. It's like a little ballerina pink. It has warmth. But oh my god, she is so cute. Look at her little tail as well. Oh, I can't. She does the same, sits like this, can sploosh out as well. Just so adorable. I'm in love with these. And there's another one in the collection that I've made that you will see in next week's video. So if you made it this far, leave me a mouse emoji in the comments below, and I appreciate you watching this far, and I will see you in next week's video. Talk to you soon. Bye. Oh, I'm really tired. What time is it? I'm filming this so early. It's 8:30 in the morning. Okay.